The French Revolution. The French Revolution was a series of revolutionary movements in France between 1789 and 1799. A radical social, political, and economic upheaval period profoundly impacted France and the world. The revolution ended the absolute monarchy, the rise of democracy and republicanism, and the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity. The revolution began in 1789 with the convening of the Estates General. This representative assembly brought together representatives from the three estates of French society: the clergy, the nobility, and the common people, the Third Estate. The Third Estate, representing most of the population, demanded greater representation and reforms. Frustrated with the lack of progress, they broke away from the Estates General and formed the National Assembly, effectively declaring themselves the legitimate representatives of the French people. On July 14, 1789, the people of Paris stormed the Bastille, a symbol of royal tyranny, marking the beginning of widespread uprisings across the country. The revolutionaries aimed to dismantle the existing social and political structures and create a more equitable society. The National Assembly adopted the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, which proclaimed the equality of all men and the natural rights of individuals, paving the way for abolishing feudal privileges and establishing a constitutional monarchy. In 1791, the National Assembly completed writing a new constitution, which limited the king's powers and created a legislative assembly elected by the people. However, divisions within the revolutionary camp and external pressures from conservative European powers complicated the situation. 1792, the monarchy was abolished, and France officially became a republic. The revolution took a radical turn with the rise of the Jacobins, a political group led by Maximilien Robespierre. From 1793 to 1794, the Reign of Terror was characterized by severe repression, mass executions, and political purges. Robespierre and the Committee of Public Safety aimed to eliminate perceived enemies of the revolution, leading to thousands of executions, including King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette. However, the excesses of the Reign of Terror eventually led to a backlash, and Robespierre himself was executed in 1794, marking the end of the most radical phase of the revolution. The political climate stabilized, and a more moderate government, the Directory, took over but faced economic challenges and political instability. In 1799, General Napoleon Bonaparte seized power through a coup and established himself as the first consul, effectively becoming the ruler of France. This marked the French Revolution's end and the Napoleonic era's beginning. The French Revolution's impact was profound and far-reaching. It profoundly influenced the spread of liberal and democratic ideas throughout Europe and beyond, inspiring nationalist movements and challenging traditional power structures. The revolution brought significant social changes, such as the abolition of feudal privileges, the redistribution of land, and the establishment of a more meritocratic society. It also paved the way for the rise of Napoleon, whose military conquests and reforms had a lasting impact on Europe's political landscape. Overall, the French Revolution remains one of the most critical events in world history, symbolizing the power of popular uprisings and the struggle for human rights and democratic governance. Its legacy continues to shape modern politics, social movements, and the fight for freedom and equality.